This is Middle Class Matt from don'tbuythehype.blogspot.com, and I am the sports genius. During the summer, it is extremely slow when it comes to sports. We have now entered to the point where we're all counting down for football season. As sports fans, the guy that I write Don't Buy the Hype with, the other co-creator, he loves baseball, so he's probably not as bored as I am, but there's a few things that get me through. A little bit of golf. Right now I'm going to the summer league, the Pro-Am that we have here in the Triangle area, and I'm getting to see a lot of players. I have videos coming up of that. I'll do videos about going there. It's a lot of fun. But for the most part, the summer's just dreadful. And one of the things that has been nice this year for the last few weeks is USA basketball. And I watch it, and it's entertaining, and I like it. And I'm always amazed at the comments I get, because if I say anything negative about USA basketball, someone will say that I don't like basketball, or I don't like Team USA, or I don't like the Olympics, or maybe that I'm unpatriotic, just something stupid. But the truth is that it's actually been kind of boring for several reasons. One is because they come in there and they're by far the superior team, and they basically do enough to win. If a team gets close, they put their foot on the gas and they blow them out, but they don't do a whole lot. And last game I watched when they played Spain, I got kind of an interesting insight from the analysts. They said that the Europeans see these as not really important because they don't count. Makes sense, and the USA put more stock in them. But they beat us, they would put more stock in it. They would say, "Oh, we got you on that one." So they would be happy about that if they beat us in these games that don't count. But I've watched them; they've been interesting. The closest game was Brazil. Brazil's big inside. They keep saying that the Team USA doesn't have any size, and that's not true. They have lots of height, but when they say size, they mean like girth, strength, and they're not very big, and that's true. They're missing players like Andrew Bynum. I think he can play for the U.S. team, and then they're missing, of course, Dwight Howard. That's the real beef. So they're missing that size like that. But they're still very tall, they're athletic, they're quick, and they're by far the superior team still out there. They should be able to beat every team from what I've seen. Even though Spain, when they played them, Spain stayed close and they didn't have Marc Gasol. But I really think that the USA is still by far the far superior, and all the stuff that they've caught up, but they're still not as good. I mean, the bench players for the USA team can beat a lot of these starting lineups because they're better in the NBA. Now, of course, with the rules in the Olympics, with international rules in basketball, they've done everything they possibly can to limit what America's good at. Using strength and size, they've changed the ball. They call travels all the time. The walking and the stuff that gets called that doesn't get called in the NBA gets called. They let a lot more physical play. Physical play is something I've always said I do not like in basketball. I love physical sports like football and boxing, but basketball is more beautiful when it's not so physical. Physicality in basketball limits athleticism, and since U.S. has so many good athletes, it's a disadvantage. And they're not going to get the calls. So there's a lot of things against them, but still they're just so far and superior to the other teams, and you can see it. Now, I would give Spain a real chance. Now, I know they have a lot of NBA players and have NBA point guards and guards, but if they had Rubio, especially if he was coming off the bench, that would be really good. One thing about Spain, too, is that does Paul Gasol look so much taller than everybody else? So much bigger. He looks huge. He's got to be like 7'2", 7'3". Now, people may say, no, he's not listed that. Listen, I don't care. He's so much taller. Anthony Davis went out there. He looked 3-4 inches taller than Anthony Davis. So much taller than him. So the U.S. has not been the most exciting brand of basketball, but maybe it'll be more exciting in Olympics. What I'm going to do is on don'tbuythehype.blogspot.com, I'm going to try to post a schedule along with this video so that you don't have to look it up. I've always found it to be a pain to look up the Olympic schedule for the USA team. But so far they've looked, like I said, that they've done enough to win. I'm going to be interested to see, because if they're going to just do enough to win, that really doesn't keep my attention. I want to see them blow people out, just like the 92 Dream Team. They want to be as good as the 92 Dream Team, then beat people by 50 and 60. That's the way to do it. Stop talking about who would be. No one's going to ever know. That team was much bigger inside. They'd probably eat them for lunch. But no one's going to ever know which is better, because the NBA's improved so much in athleticism. But blow teams out, and then I'll be excited about USA basketball. But right now it's been a good distraction, and I've enjoyed it. I'm Middle Class Matt from Don't Buy the Hype. I'll see you next time.